So, hallöchen. Ich bin auch endlich mal da. Ich muss mich ein bisschen kleiner machen. Äh, äh. Ja, direkt erst mal Mona petten, ich sehe es doch. So, Monitoraufnahme. Ton ist an. Hallo Katzi, wie geht's dir? Ich hoffe, Ton passt soweit. Ja, wir machen erst mal React auf die Nintendo Direct. Und, ich hoffe, es werden Banger Games angekündigt, weil wenn nicht, dann bin ich ein bisschen enttäuscht. Aber Katzi, wie geht's dir? Nass und Zug, Verspätung, aber sonst gut. Na, immerhin. Bist du gerade noch im Zug oder wartest du gerade auf den Zug? So, es ist 16 Uhr, jetzt starte endlich bitte. War das also im Zug? Ah, okay.
Peggy 18.
Okay, es geht los. So. Ich hoffe, Ton passt. Ja, sehr schön.
Minasan konnichiwa. Nintendo Direct の案内役を務めます。
Ich hoffe auf ein Zelda oder auf ein 3D
早速
Mario.
ですが、まずは Nintendo Switch で発売するタイトルをご紹介します。こちらをご覧ください。
Das neue Smash, vertrau.
Hallo. Piep. Mein
Das ist
Name ist
Ribbon Heaven.
Stimmchen. Ich lese Texte laut vor und kann sogar noch mehr.
Das ist Ribbon Heaven.
Heute helfe ich dabei, das Spiel Rhythm Paradise Groove vorzustellen.
Ja, oder Ribbon Paradise in dem Fall. Darauf freut sich Soli. Darauf freut sich Soli.
Rhythm Paradise Groove. Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it.
Ne?
But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat.
Rock.
Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
Da weiß ich nicht, ob das was für ein Stream ist,
The
aber
kingdom's
privat werde ich es auf
everlasting
jeden Fall
peace
spielen.
rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go
Das ist ein
forth,
Skyrim
magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA. BA. And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah.
Hä?
We're under attack.
up
Das
to
macht mich
4
nicht so.
players can enjoy dedicated
Das macht mich
rhythm
nicht so.
games. Note the
halt
timing
ein
and block
Rhythmusspiel.
the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and
Oh, das kann
competitive
ich auch
games to
wieder
play.
jetzt dann spielen mit der Team.
Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Paradise Groove hits Nintendo Switch July
2.
2nd.
Juli.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
ご覧いただいたリズム天国ミラクルスターズは任天堂スイッチのタイトルですが、もちろんスイッチ2でもプレイいただけます。発売までもうしばらくお待ちください。ここからは任天堂スイッチ2またはスイッチ2
nur
と
noch
スイ
Switch
ッ
2
チの
Spiele.
両方で発売するタイトルをご紹介しま
Ah,
す。
verdammt. Aber,
Retro-Reihen
es
auch
kommt ein
genannt,
Port,
das
jetzt kommen aber die Switch 2 Titel.
Master the way of the sword.
Ach, das ist Onimusha. Das kennen wir doch schon.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the Sword Play Action series, is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2. Edo-era Kyoto has been overrun by monsters known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure.
Da habe ich die Demo gezockt. War ganz cool.
Parry,
Das war ganz cool.
deflect,
Aber ich würde es nicht auf der Switch spielen wollen. Wahrscheinlich
and
eher
the
auf
powerful
PlayStation.
counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma. As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way?
Ich meine, für die Switch 2 soll noch Elden Ring kommen.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo
Ja,
eShop.
September ist sowieso die Zeit, wo zu viele Spiele rauskommen.
Your unwritten epic begins.
Das ist nicht Monster Hunter.
Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen is heading to
Ach, das ist Dark
Nintendo
Arisen.
Switch
Ich dachte,
2.
das ist aber nicht
You
Dragon's
are
Dogma
the
2
Arisen,
Dark Arisen, das ist
a
nur
hero
Dragon's Dogma
burdened
Dark
with the
Arisen.
fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your
Dragon's
heart.
Dogma 2 ist was anderes.
In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting. Choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own. When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Natiba. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills. Then strategically deploy them to fit
Aber hey,
the
wer nun eine Switch
situation.
hat, der kann sich jetzt Stellar Blade gönnen.
Can you save humanity and reclaim
Aber
Earth
das ist
for
Stellar Blade 1,
humankind?
das ist der neue.
Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast off in the 2-player co-op
Ja, das kenn ich
adventure
auch schon, das hab ich auch schon
Orbitals.
so oft gesehen.
Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore. Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat.
Das Spiel ist doch schon auf meiner
Escape from
Wishlist,
incoming
Mann.
enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. 2 players can also work together locally or online using GameShare.
Okay, es funktioniert
Work
online mit
together
GameShare, dann
and
kann man überlegen,
overcome
ob
the
ich,
crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the glade of
that's
dreams
Rayman
in this
remake.
bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using
Kung Fu
game
is
share
auch wieder,
locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold
1. Oktober.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Ja.
October
Ich meine, das
1st.
kann ich mir vorstellen, auf der Switch zu spielen.
It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through a peaceful world, brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to discover. Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch.
Can anyone hear me?
And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle.
Thank you.
They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're
Das ist
not
wahrscheinlich so wie
quite up
Peak,
to
oder?
adventuring, you
Oder?
can always just relax with your
Sieht
pals.
zumindest ein bisschen aus.
Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean.
Oi.
You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling
von
onto
Haus
Nintendo
aus.
Switch
Haus aus sind die
2,
Leute von den ganzen
August
Spielen.
4th. Season the Seas.
Wer wird sich das mehr? Ah, das ist dieses Dave Diver. Nee, das ist One Piece.
Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat crew. Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters
Also
from the
das ist
One
ein
Piece series will
Restaurant-Simulator
appear.
mit One Piece.
Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 23rd.
Oh, Pokopia. Update maybe oder DLC?
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor
Oh,
with
update.
a free update. By using the new move Dive,
Erstmal
you can enjoy
Phase
life with
gratis
Pokemon
update.
living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more! The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a
Und,
brand new
DLC
town,
kommt
Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The
Erstmal Fake
Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
Oh, das ist das neue Pokémon, oder? Also das ist das richtige Pokémon. Nee, Game Freak schade.
無料アップデートと有料のダウンロードコンテンツに
Ja,
よって
Pokopia.
新たな世界が広がるココアポケモンをお楽しみに。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
I mean, cool für Leute, die das Spiel mögen. Für mich ist es halt nichts.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games, the winner of which is
das
granted
ist,
one wish.
Fire Emblem, oder?
Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate.
Ja. Ja, okay.
The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale. Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
Also ist es nur so ein Fire Emblem Spin-off, oder was?
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience.
Oder ist es
How
ein
you spend
Hauptteil?
your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield.
Nee, das ist aus dem Hauptteil, okay.
Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
We look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation.
How did it feel?
To upheave the world. Begone from us, the darkest dark.
ファイアーエンブレムファン先行の発売日は9月17日です。通常版の他にさまざまな特典がセットになったご覧のラグザコレクションも発売しますのでお楽しみに。続いてヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles. The first part of Ninja 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2. After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninja 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring. The DK Challenge barrels in. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges from tomorrow until September 1st. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Bros. Twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later today. From the creators of Vampire Survivors,
領域展開
the latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
JJK.
Are you up for the
Vampire
challenge
Survivors.
in
Ja,
these
keine Ahnung, weiß ich
games?
nicht.
Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world,
Lords of
a
Defiance
looming
2
darkness
kommt für die Switch.
devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of
Ja, das werde ich
humanity.
definitiv nicht, aber-
Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch
Ich meine,
2
cool, dass
this
das für die
autumn.
Switch kommt, aber nee.
Enter a
Ach, das ist
darkly
Lies of
elegant
P.
world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P.
Okay,
In a
Lies of P
city
kommt auch für
under
die Switch.
siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and
Ja, das
seek
hab ich
the
auf
cause of
PlayStation.
this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game,
das Overture
launches
aber
on
dabei.
Nintendo Switch 2
Aber-
August 6th.
Boah.
Pre-orders begin later today
2
on
Monate später
Nintendo
für die
eShop.
physische Version.
The most recent entry in the
Devil May
legendary
Cry
Devil
5
May Cry
kommt für die
series is
Switch.
slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh.
Play as Nero, Dante,
Ich besitze das
V,
Spiel nur
and
3
Virgil,
Mal oder so.
each armed with different battle styles. as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2,
Ja,
June
DMC 5 habe
23rd.
ich halt
Pre-orders
PlayStation und
begin
PC,
later
also
today
Steam und auf
on
PlayStation.
Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical
Also bis jetzt ist es ziemlich
deep
mit.
in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke?
They still have some unfinished business in this world.
Demon Slayer.
I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have
Das ist
spirit.
nicht Demon Slayer, nee.
You've sentenced me to die 7 days
Vergiss, was
from
ich
now.
gesagt habe.
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Na, nee. Hat mich nicht überzeugt.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60
Cool,
frames per
Xenoblade
second
1.
with 4K
Nochmal zum
resolution in
4. Mal
TV
releasen.
mode or Full HD in handheld mode.
Ich habe bis heute immer noch kein Xenoblade gespielt.
In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date.
Übrigens, hallo Sandy.
The
Ja,
digital
ich glaube,
version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2
Vor
Edition,
allem,
and the upgrade
wie lange
pack
willst du
will
den
be
Namen machen?
available
Xenoblade
later
Chronicles
today.
Definitive Edition, Nintendo
The
Switch
physical
2
version launches on July
Ultimate
30th.
Edition, Deluxe Edition.
The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
Aber ja, vielleicht sollte man das vielleicht mal
ゼノブレイ
reinschauen.
ド3タイトルにスイッチ2エディションが登場します。それぞれ
Mein
に
gut macht
新た
Sinn,
な
wir
遊
haben
び
halt
が
auch
追加さ
Xenoblade
れますの
Chronicles
で
X
ぜひ
Nintendo
ご
Switch
期待くだ
2
さい。
bekommen, ne? Also.
そして新生ゼノブレイドの物語が始まります。今回はその序章をお届けします。
Ich wollte gerade sagen, kein neuer Xenoblade-Teil, sondern nur die alten auflegen, aber die machen doch noch einen weiteren.
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
Also wir kriegen Xenoblade 4.
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてが、その石と共
gut,
にある
ich
と
weiß halt nicht, was ich von Xenoblade halten soll.
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業だ。奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死も全てはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ 始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。敗れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Xenoblade Genesis. Das heißt nicht mal Chronicles 4, das heißt Genesis. Nächstes Jahr. Ja, okay, immerhin.
新たに始まるゼノブレイド・ジェネシス。本作ではどのような物語が描かれるのか、続報をお待ちください。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。
Switch Sports Resort?
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home
Als
to all
ob.
kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as
Switch
rackets,
Sports Resort.
bows, or even handles.
Ich meine, wir haben Wii Sports auf der Switch bekommen, jetzt haben wir Wii Sports Resort auf der Switch.
There are 12 sports to choose from, all
Sandy,
with
ich sehe schon,
intuitive
was wir
motion
streamen
controls.
werden bei
Let's
Release.
go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes in table tennis. Aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly in archery. Enjoy
das ist auch
rallies
einfach nur
with
Wii
different
Sports
types of
Resort,
shots in tennis.
Ja. Ah ja, true. Das läuft ja nicht auf der Switch
Bump.
1, ne?
Set and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club
Dann Sonny, dann
in
kommst du
golf.
vorbei und wir streamen das zusammen.
Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast
Ja, das ist
along
einfach
the
nur Wii Sports
waves
Resort.
in power cruising.
Ja, das kann man machen.
Tilt the
Irgendwas
controller
verpasst? Ja, wir
and
kriegen Wii
fly
Sports
around
Resort auf
freely
der Switch.
in prop plane. Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate
Oder als Wii,
or
oder?
Mii
Ja,
character.
okay. Wow, also nix.
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2.
Ja, okay, das ist
Nintendo
zu
Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2
ja, okay.
October
Ich nehme
22nd.
meine Mii zurück. Du kannst
Pre-orders
als Mii
begin
spielen.
later today on Nintendo eShop.
任天堂スイッチスポーツリゾートがスイッチ2に登場します。収録スポーツを全てご覧いただきましたが、せっかくなので新種目グリズモをプレイしてみたいと思います。
Mir fällt das,
Before the match,
Schwertmodus
let's
ist ja
go
in
over
Switch
the
Sports.
rules.
Also im
Hold
ersten
down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
What the fuck?
You'll need this to claim victory.
指相撲よろしくお願いします。はい、指が動いてますね。こういう感じでよろしくお願いします。はい、はい、お、いきなり
Ah,
ブレークされまし
die
た。
haben ja gesagt,
で
das ist
は
was anderes. For real, aber.
よし、お、見つかりました。あ、よしよしよしよし、キュッキュッキュッキュッ。ああ、またブレークされちゃいました。こうやって押さえ込む。
Der Nintendo CEO kriegt die nicht besiegt.
よし、なんか光ります指が。あ、指が光って 爪が大きくなった感じ。ああちょっと待って上の方に行って大丈夫です。大丈夫ですよ。あ、戻っちゃった。
Also ich glaube, dafür braucht man keine Switch, oder? Das kann man ja auch in echt machen. Nimmt man halt so beide sich so einen Daumen und versucht sich zu wresteln.
これで、もう弾かれましたね。ああちょっとああやられちゃいました。任天堂スイッチスポーツリゾートの発売までもうしばらくお待ちください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Bitte Zelda oder ein 3D Mario irgendwas.
Survive a land ruled by dragons.
RuneScape.
The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall.
Dann spiel ich lieber ein
Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen.
Ah ja, Sandy,
In
wir
this
müssen ja noch
survival
Perwall spielen,
crafting
ne?
adventure, delve into the mysteries of
Da kam jetzt die
Ashenfall
Vollversion raus, das
amongst the
demnächst.
ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative
Sandy,
magic
weißt du, was übrigens bei der
to
bei
gather
Ding
resources,
vorgestellt wurde, bei der Summer Game
craft
Show?
gear,
Das ganze
and
Spiel.
build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th.
Ja, keine Ahnung, juckt mich nicht. Next.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Aber auch für Switch 1, so wie es da steht.
Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Party Land. Join the party
Chat,
with
da
over
sehe ich euch.
40 character-themed minigames
Da sehe
and
ich euch,
several
Chat.
board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
Mann, da
October
muss mir einer sagen,
29.
die Switch hat keine Spiele,
So
aber...
let's get down there and finish the
Oh, Star
job.
Fox.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox
Die
McCloud
Demo,
and his
gibt's eine Demo
crew.
dafür, dann würde ich reinschauen.
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will
wollte
be
gerade sagen,
available
gibt's
later
eine Demo,
today
aber ja,
on
okay.
Nintendo eShop. Hope resonates
das
within
Spiel.
the crystals.
Imagine, die zeigen Final Fantasy 14 Gameplay auf der Switch.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance. This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But
Final
after the
Fantasy
invasion of the
1
Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the
HD2
brink of
Remake.
annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 22nd.
Ja, kann man mal reingucken, denke ich.
A weird, whimsical
Das ist
world
Pikunico.
is waiting.
Das ist Pikunico.
Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing, other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance. By using Piku's surprising abilities, help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Prepare for an all-new
Dragon Quest, ja, ich wollte gerade sagen.
monster-filled adventure.
Ich wollte gerade Final Fantasy sagen, oh nee, das ist Dragon Quest.
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends.
Digga, hallo Sen.
Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it!
Ich muss gerade auf wie Nintendo Direct ist das laut. Ja, du kannst dann guck halt bei einer Person Direct, oder? Oder mute die anderen.
And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own.
Oh, nicht viel.
Adventure is calling.
Racken ja gerade auf
And
die
it's
Direct und dann
monstrously
wieder rein
fun.
in Undertale.
Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Ja, das ist auch so ein Spiel, wo mich nicht juckt.
About time
Nicht
you
ehrlich.
got here.
Das ist aber From Software, oder? Das sieht nach Duskbloods aus. Nee, nicht Duskbloods, wie hieß das? From Software? From Software? From Software? From Software?
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying
Jetzt
for
ist Sunny
blood.
nicht da. Sobald es um From Software geht, ist er natürlich nicht da.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Duskbloods, ja, okay. Aber wieder kein Release. Kein Release. Ernsthaft. Oh! Sommer 26. Ah.
いかがでしたか？続いてはお宝ハントに繰り出す
Aber kein
このタイトル
Gameplay,
の
nichts.
続報です。
Einfach nur, yo, wir machen einen offenen Spieltest. Nee, geschlossener Playtest, ne? War das. Das ist
Hey
Splatoon.
everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. All right, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. and even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed, another that slices through enemies, another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the Salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the Salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. See ya!
いかがでしたか？発売が迫るスプラトゥーンレイダーズですが、スルミ連合にちなんだ新色のジョイコン2も発売しますのでお楽しみに。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Wieso denke ich automatisch an Pikmin? Hä? Delta Room. Ja, da gehen wir dann nach dem Remake rein. Also nicht Delta Room, sondern in den Vorgänger.
Awaken your power.
Das ist Metapher, oder?
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
Das ist aber wie Persona, ne?
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantasio, launching on Nintendo Switch 2, November 12th. Create, explore, survive.
Alter, ich hab mit allem gerechnet, aber nicht mit fucking Minecraft, Bro.
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects.
Wow, Minecraft.
Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off.
Das ist dieses
What
Minecraft.
will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Da war FF14 in Persona 6. Das war Tag, Boxing. So, Boxing. Atelier Kadia. Okay. Da kann ja Koei Tecmo wieder ein Spiel ausspenden, hab ich gehört. Das kein Bild von Laputa gezeigt haben. Space Marine 2 kommt für die Switch 2. Okay. Observer. 90 Streams, Alter. Ja, okay, Daisy. Ja, Daisy habe ich auf. Eigentlich müsste ich mal wieder Daisy reinschauen. Eigentlich cooles Game. Observer soll krass sein. Ja, das ist von den Soma-Machern. Rise of Tomb Raider. Hab ich halt auf PC. Race of Eternia, keine Ahnung. SnowRunner. Keine Ahnung, sind halt alles nicht meine Games, ne? Fitnessboxing. Ich hab gehört, Fitnessboxing ist ein Spiel für Riki. Evergreen. Ja, sieht nett aus, denke ich. So viel Neues heute. Ja, aber nichts, was mich wirklich, wo ich sagen würde, das ist crazy. FF14. August 26. Da hast du es gerade. August 26 kannst du FF14 auf Switch spielen. Evergreen sieht cute aus. Ja, schon.
The battle of light and darkness approaches.
Das ist Kingdom Hearts.
Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Dann mache ich die Direct für euch ein wenig leiser. So, jetzt sollte es passen, denke ich. Das ist jetzt Kingdom Hearts 4, oder? Hast du es jetzt mit der Lautstärke? Jo, perfekt. Nee, das ist nicht Kingdom Hearts 4. Oder? Doch, Kingdom Hearts 4. Kriegen wir da jetzt ein Release-Date endlich mal? Weil auf Kingdom Hearts 4 wird doch auch schon, glaube ich, irgendwie seit 10 Jahren gewartet oder so. Immerhin sehen wir jetzt Gameplay. Kingdom Hearts 4 ist das GTA von Square Enix. Ja, true. Am Veröffentlichungsdatum, ja, aber kein Veröffentlichungsdatum nennen, ne? Die letzte Ankündigung heute. Also wenn es kein 3D Mario oder Zelda ist, dann bin ich traurig. Dann ist die Präsentation echt mit.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule.
Yes! Es ist Zelda!
At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest.
Ich hab Tränen in den Augen.
Within it, An ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
Wenn es jetzt noch Ocarina of Time Remake ist, ne, dann weine ich.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods.
Ich weine jetzt schon.
However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Oh mein fucking Gott!
ゼルダの伝説、時のオカリナが任天堂スイッチ2で蘇ります。詳細については改めてお伝えしますので、しばらくお待ちください。本日の任天堂ダイレクトは以上です。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Wir kriegen Ocarina of Time Remake! Gut, Nintendo Switch 2 rausmachen und rein da. Oh mein Gott! Ey, ich weiß nicht, was ich sagen soll, ne? Alter, ich hab grad Herzrasen. Das schon, Katzi, nein. Nein. Du weißt nicht, was das Spiel für mich bedeutet. Ach du Scheiße. Ich muss erstmal wieder zu mir kommen. Ich muss erstmal wieder zu mir kommen. Ich weine. Ich hätte schon lieber Majora's Mask. Ey, wenn sich Ocarina of Time Remake so gut verkauft, dann kriegen wir safe noch Majora's Mask.